You're gonna use the riser?
Yeah, when we go to the tournament.
Do you want to practice with the riser today? You got both of them.
I might. But I know when we do go to the tournament, if we do go, I'm gonna use the fucking riser. I felt so much more power when I was using it. I felt so much more power last time I used it.
You're taller. 4 inches taller, bro.
I felt more strong.
Oh, did you use it last
Yeah. Me and Jared did.
I actually like it.
Yeah.
Me and Jared went.
Jared
Jared
put
said I
a
felt a lot
whooping
better.
on me.
Huh?
Jared put a whooping on me. I was sore. And Jared.
Dude, I was super. That was the most sore I've been in a while.
I felt bad because I knew that like you literally like my left is killing, and I was hitting you as hard as I could sideways.
Yeah.
I wasn't pulling smart at all. Wasn't trying to meet you anywhere other than sideways.
Right.
You put all your points in like back pressure and like wrist, and I'm like sideways. But luckily I healed up. I didn't hurt anything, but.
I do think pulling John, like for me, pulling John at the end will really kill me because he's like hitting you super hard, and that kills you.
A fresh John, too.
Even if the person's weaker or whatever, it's like any hits, doesn't matter how strong you are, it's that freaking ripping into your tendons.
Yeah.
Like that's
all the fucking buildup that we've accumulated all over the practice.
Yeah.
John's fresh, hasn't pulled in months.
That's a good practice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do feel something in my right elbow lately on like a certain. I think it's from all that like, if I can't get it and I just start kind of bailing to that. I bail into that King's move. It doesn't feel like UCL. It feels probably more like maybe a bone spur start or something. Because it just feels like in certain spots, like there's no pain, but like if I like kind of flex it and like turn it, I can. It's not in the UCL spot. It's on like the bottom side. It feels like.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I think it's from doing all my stupid King's move stuff.
When I was doing a lot of King's move with John, and I would get like that, and when he would like freaking hit into it, like, and if I did it too many times, I would be like, not like injury, but it felt like an injury in that bottom part,
like
kind of like there.
Just doesn't feel right.
Feel right, yeah. It does. It will heal though.
Yeah.
So I'm like pretty quick.
And I don't like seriously King's move.
Yeah.
Like it's
you don't go
just that pressure you out.
You don't go like I do.
No, yours is different.
I like a mid.
Eddie's you're different.
I feel like Eddie's like just riding on like his phone.
Yeah.
He just got like.
I got nothing back.
He needs a grease fitting in his elbow to put some grease in there.
I got nothing back here. That's why I installed bone right here. I basically rely on my bicep most of the time in that move. If I keep my bicep locked up tight, I have a good chance.
Big old bicep.
No, it's not
20-inch arms, bro.
It's not that big, but it works.
You're like a mini Michael Cosby.
Damn it, Michael. Make me feel fat.
Just remember, I haven't been lifting any weights at all, just working.
Yeah. I mean, usually you don't really lift much anyway.
No, but I was hitting the weights with the belt. And
Are you going heavy or just kind of volley?
I only have like 40 or 50 pounds of weight.
Yeah.
So I was just doing a lot of reps.
Yeah.
But like when I got closer to being ready for work, I was like, I don't really want to lift weights anymore, just because I don't want to be sore.
Right.
Because I knew I was going to be sore from work.
Yeah.
And I still haven't like worked off my gotten back into the groove yet. Like
From work.
yeah, but I'm still getting right. My hands are still like swelling. Yeah. My back hurts. Yeah.
That's the best one when you can't swell up.
Yeah, my callus areas have swollen like crazy.
Yeah.
See, my problem is I don't fucking rise enough. That's
He's like John Brzang. He'll just stay down here the whole time.
Yeah.
But John at least has some movement. You kind of just one lane.
I can't multitask.
Because he can go wherever you want.
Yeah.
By maintaining really good finger pressure and pronation.
See, I can either get the hand or I get the fingers. I can't do both. That's why I like the strap. Because then I don't have to worry about the hand. The hand's already locked in.
He also has like a very certain like setup grip.
Yeah, he likes
to stay super high with that pointer finger.
What he'll do is he'll try to control the index knuckle.
Yeah.
And then he'll put like another finger there, and then he'll put his thumb. So like look at me. So I'm gonna try to control. So I put middle finger there, then I put the pointer on there as well, and then I put the thumb. So I got like almost like 3 fingers controlling that index.
Right.
That's what he's doing. He's got that giant thumb.
Right. His thumb is like a big toe.
Yeah. So it's
well,
like
me and Jared ain't lucky like that.
trying to climb over John if he does that, especially if he gets like
focus there rather than focus up here. I like focusing on down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I have.
Like
that's more natural for me because that kind of corresponds to what I do for work. That's about my hand shape. Like when I'm leveling up a post or something. That's more what my hand is better for.
Grip would be.
Right. That's what I
mimics it.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And this, I mean, I could probably, this probably it translates as well, but this just feels more natural.
Yeah, my coach always tells me, he's like, like trying to take your hand through here versus getting like up here seems easier because you're getting more of this part through their hand.
Right.
But that makes sense what you're saying for you because of what you do.
I have strong lower fingers, and I feel like I can control your back pressure and pronation. Maybe not all of your back pressure, but like some of your pronation as well. Like if you were to go into that like, it just feels good for me, and I feel like I could just either hook or just flat wrist from there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It just feels better for me.
Yeah.
But I can't, I mean, if somebody like Jeremy, I have a hard time because he's been letting me get my grip and I get my riser, and then he comes in and he just dumps it, and it's like I'm fighting the whole time, and it just completely dumps it, and that kills it worse than like pulling. Getting forcefully kicked out of that position by somebody else who's stronger there.
So he's kind of like posting hard, like doing that?
Yeah, like he lets me get my grip, so he's all fanned out. I get my grip, and I try to stay fair, and then he comes in and he gets what he wants, and then it just, and I'm like, wow, that's so strong. But he said he's been doing a lot of like weight training that's corresponding.
I was gonna say, do you feel like you could like grab him so like you can try to open him up like that?
No, he's so locked. Like when he starts, he's super locked. So, he could go sideways right off the rip if he wanted to, and I would be able to do nothing. Last practice there, a month ago or whatever it was, he was letting me hook him and hit, and he was just really just holding me.
Yeah.
And then I would try to, come out, and it was feeling a lot like he was just taking a little bit at a time, and then I would just rock back and forth. Yeah. I did he let me pin him once, and I just kind of like, I was in a very dangerous position. Used really a lot of arm pressure outside of my shoulder. I used a lot of downward pressure, and I felt it like my tricep kind of cramped, and obviously I was drinking a lot of beer. And he's like, you're probably a little dehydrated. Yeah.
Nonsense. Beer makes you hydrated.
Right.
That's what Pop Boy says.
I must have burned a lot of calories or something, because I didn't even get like buzzing up. I was doing okay. Yeah. Scratched it on something. Got in a fight.
You looking clean?
With a wall. Lost.
I'll cook clean for you.
Yeah. Put some salt on it.
Put some chalk in it.
That felt awkward what you were just trying to do. Like,
I was trying to like kind of chase you down to control.
Right, and I was just trying to go outside, and I'm like, wow, that's not working. It was really good finger entertainment, though.
Yeah, I've out of anything since the last time I practiced, probably my fingers I've worked on like the most. I've been doing a lot of wrists too, but my fingers, like every day at work, I'm doing a lot of fingers. I'm doing like some new rice bucket stuff to hit like the metacarpals, like the inner muscles in the fingers. And then at work, when I go my 15-minute breaks, I have like the rubber donuts, and I just have in my pocket, and the whole time I'm walking, I just squeeze them.
Everybody's like, what are you doing, Sonny?
Dude,
You play pocket pool.
It's like crazy. It's hard to mimic it as arm wrestling, but I try the best,
Right.
But I know regardless, the fingers are getting strong.
Your thumb's gone.
I know.
It was going further.
I wanted to see how long I could hold it. Right about when I was down here, I was like, I don't think I can.
Yeah. I was kind of like, this isn't like realistic.
No. I would probably try to slip at that point.
Yeah, you would probably try to flop
go
out
down.
or something.
Yeah. Definitely not going up and over.
Slip right back up in. Right there.
Hello.
stressful on the fingers.
The fingers.
It's a good stress.
Eddie, do you want to put on the strap?
Show me pronation.
Here's pronation.
Punch me in the head. Do the loop-de-loop and pull.
Pull out.
Never.
Happens.
We were made to read.
We're made to do one or two things. Fuck shit up. Remember?
Yo, where's John coming from?
I know, he said he
Don't
was
live around
coming right
here.
out.
I knew.
Yeah, he's come back
Yeah.
in town.
Did he move back?
Yeah, I believe he still lives at Chris's.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah, he's working at like Dover.
Yeah, he's working at the Charleston Correctional Facility now, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. Or Dover, right at the jail.
I thought he worked further away.
He did, and then he got transferred.
Oh.
Like he wanted.
Oh. I just can't picture John being a guard. I really can't.
He's too cute.
He looks too soft. Imagine he shows up all ripped and everything.
You can see me at the top, looking down, screaming, what now? Time to throw the towel. They could never put the squad down. Switch it back to me, I'm rolling punches cause the sun out. If I don't let her hit my weed, she sit there and pout. What she want? When I'm on my feet, I got her looking on.
Another climb. That's it, another climb. Let's go.
From you or from me?
No, both of us. Let's go at the same time.
Yep.
Did his elbow come off the front?
No.
Or something? He grew an inch.
He finally
Dude,
extended.
it felt like you grew.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, okay, he can't get that much on me. And then you literally just went straight up. Like,
So usually, like, Devin preaches this a lot. Like, let's say the first person, like, let's say we're both trying to post.
right.
If you guys both just try posting straight up, it's kind of even. But the first person
Oh,
to
like-
kick back and like supinate,
Yeah, the
it's
supinate.
that extra.
Right.
So, and that's kind of, I think that's what I did.
Yeah.
I just kind of like.
I was just going up. I was just going up.
Yeah.
I do remember watching that seminar when he said the first, like, the supination rise is as high as you can get.
Yep. That's
On a-
exactly
on
what
a
I did.
rise.
Yeah.
You did gain a lot.
Huh?
I said you did gain a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of integrity there.
You almost had him.
That was a blast from the past 2.5 years ago.
Well, one thing I've been doing a lot too, because I was kind of watching a lot of them in dog and stuff, is he can flop press.
Yeah, which is like the opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah, and it
you
makes
know?
no sense when you look at his frame. You're
Right.
Like, how does that?
He looks like a
compare
normal
to flop
person.
press? But he ended up making a video. He has he does like his own variation of like a JM press.
Mhm.
So he has like the chest press, like when you're sitting down, you like push forward,
Mhm.
and he'll do it with his wrist block, and he'll like kind of.
It just looks awkward too, I bet.
And does that? Yeah, and I'm like, that's literally
A
how
flop.
he's getting that flop strength.
Yeah.
So I got, you know that one I got in my basement?
Yeah.
That's what I've been
You've
doing
been
with
flop.
that. I've been flop chest pressing.
How much can you do on that, like, comfortably? I'd imagine it's a percentage weaker than like a normal bench press. Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel
There's no connection.
so much pressure too,
Right.
like because it's all going like right in
Right.
here.
Feel
But,
like
like-
your wrists are about to snap off.
And he does it more for like volume. He doesn't go like max heavy. So I haven't been doing max heavy, but like you kind of want to feel the stretch here because
Right.
this is where you're feeling it the most when you're flopping.
Right.
But it does kind of feel
Translate,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's good.
So.
You're good to go.
That was the go.
I had a bump built up. Don't feel it. They don't smell. So do you get a free buddy? See, I can't get low like Michael does, but he pulls back. I get him there with a fall.
Good job.
I was just kept going in and out.
That was smart. That was really smart. I was kind of like, I feel like I'm stopping him good, but yeah, that last one.
I still have pronation, baby.
Yeah.
The last couple practices, it's been nothing but hook for me.
Yeah. No, you feel really equal, like both. You know what I mean? You got to really good, like, almost bone lock in the hook.
It was on the edge with what you were doing, because you were taking more of my wrist rather than trying to go through my arm. If somebody tries to make it about integrity of like the elbow, then I have a better chance rather than if somebody's trying to take my wrist at that same time.
Try this thing.
What in the world is this?
You
Grab
grab
onto
the metal.
it with the hand you just used. Don't squeeze tight, just kind of
Oh, it's cold.
Yes.
What, you have these in the freezer?
No, he has little ice things that goes in them.
Oh!
That Brian Shaw,
I
that
thought
he was
those
telling
was
me.
like...
Got, like, I throw these things in the freezer,
Yeah.
fill it with water. Have you seen the thing? You watch a little bit of Brian Shaw.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Have you seen the thing he uses between like arm wrestling rounds? He has this like electric device he like grabs onto.
Oh no.
So he has this electric device, and I was trying to figure out what it was for months. Because I'm like, I've never seen anyone else use this. It's a palm cooling device.
Oh.
It's like this electric device, and it cools your palm. So like you have a lot of veins in your palm. When you get like a lot of lactic acid buildup and a lot of metabolites and stuff, like, you know, from arm wrestling or just working out, you're getting sore and tired. You put your hand on something at like a certain amount of degrees. I don't know if you remember we talked about with the beer?
Yeah, hold the
same
beer.
thing,
Yeah.
Same thing. Except, I guess you don't want it too cold. You need it to be like a certain temperature to be like optimal.
Right.
Because if it's too cold, then it like, kind of like fucks it up.
Right.
So I was doing a lot
your body
of...
does different things to certain temperatures, right?
Yeah, so I did a lot of research into this YouTuber, and he like did tests with like all the best palm cooling devices, and this one, and then the one that Brian Shaw has is the best.
Yeah.
This one was like $400, but I ended up contacting the owners, and I was like, hey, I'm an arm wrestler, I'm really interested. They gave me $50 off.
Nice.
Yeah.
50. Is that for both or just one?
Yeah, for both.
Oh.
The one that Brian Shaw has is like $1,000.
Holy
And I'm
fuck.
kind of like, you know, in his electronic, and it can only be used like if the air is kind of cool. So if it's hot, you can't. It doesn't work. So I'm like, you know, I work out in here, and when it's like 90 out, it's hot in the summer. I'm like, this would probably be better.
Right.
Plus, I can bring it with me to tournaments and stuff.
Put it
Right.
right in the cooler and let it sit there.
I thought this was like a lantern or something.
Yeah, no, but I know it was pretty expensive, but I ended up.
It was worth it.
I just want
It's
to
almost
try
like
it
a
out.
sauna.
Because I'm like, dude, this might be like pretty good.
Like
You
a
know what I mean?
sauna.
I see his sauna. And
Well,
Yeah, you showed me all the lighting.
Plus, you can like kind of do like little arm wrestling stuff with it. Too,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of like it.
I don't know why you guys just take a hot shower.
Sauna has a lot of different benefits. I wanted to do it because I love the sauna. It's good for my mental health.
Yeah, but how much is that?
There's
how
also
much will
the,
it cost you?
Well, honestly, I take a hot bath every night, so I'm not doing it now that I got the sauna, so it's probably balancing out.
Right.
Because I'm using like a lot of water filling up the tub. You know what I mean?
Right.
Eddie, you want to go? To the left?
You want to go, bro?
I ain't promised you anything.
That's alright. Do some warm up.
I'm good.
My arm up super fast.
Huh?
Like when we switched to that hook, it like blew my arm
Yeah.
up super fast.
I'm gonna get used to these fuckers.
Alright, you're using it, I'm using it.
I'm gonna get used to them.
This is the way it goes. I don't really want to. Oh wait, you can't use on this table. Fuck! No, hold on, let's switch. Bring it over to this table.
New handles. These are
Dude, yeah.
these are like art arms, but
Bro.
are plastic. These are.
Look at the slits. You can do some crazy
Yeah, these
combinations.
are honoring these or.
My coach was telling me, he's like, I have the new best like finger handle.
Yeah.
Because every month I do like a finger exercise. He's like, we found like a new handle that's the best.
Right.
And he's like, it's this Chinese company. He's like, I know you already have a bunch of handles, so I'm not telling you to buy them. I was like,
Right.
they're like, send me the
These feel
link.
nice.
I was like, send me the link right now.
Right.
And dude, they're fucking awesome. The only thing I don't like about them, they're a little bit too big for my weight class.
The thumb pad on these are huge, but
Yeah. But
it's big for me too. But
it feels really accurate.
right.
And
I'm
like,
sure it's one of those things. If you could make a mold of your hand,
yeah.
that and they could print something out like that,
Yeah, I got the other ones.
the Brian Shaw one.
Yep.
The only problem is left. I can't figure out where it feels the most comfortable. I swear to God, they better.
The thumb pad's smaller on those ones.
Yeah.
But
These feel better as like more ergonomical. Like, those
Yeah.
ones, like sometimes huge. You can almost probably take some of that material off.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get crazy, but
Right.
how much were they?
Dude, I got off Chino. It was like $35 plus like another 18 for the handle it spins on. I'm like, that's not bad at all.
I thought you just had to make
Dude,
it.
Wow.
think about it. Those things cost $90 each plus shipping.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
And they fucking break. You see how that one's already broken? What? Well, it's not like broken, but the strap ripped off. Freaking,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, this is a rash time, isn't it?
Wow.
yeah.
They're for
And then if you look at the right one, the strap ripped off the back, so I put on a replacement with the red.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I spent $200 and just keeps ripping
Right.
the strap.
And is it closed enough? I think
Yeah. It doesn't.
It doesn't grip your hands. Is what a big issue is.
I only like it for side pressure. Like if I set my wrist like here and I use that handle and I have it so the cable's coming like right there, it feels really good. But other than that, it doesn't work at all. Well, you feel strong, Eddie. I don't know, you might smoke me.
Hell yeah.
No, you feel really good. I can usually tell your hand feels really strong right now.
The only problem I'm having is my elbow placement.
I think-
Once it rests on top of the bone.
Yeah, I think it'll come down to your back pressure.
I think that's just gonna save me a lot.
I've been doing a lot of back pressure stuff.
I still not want a single metal in my left
Well, not
arm.
back pressure, but just to the head.
I still don't want a single metal in my left yet.
It's surprising me because I honestly think your left and your right are pretty close.
I just
Because-
I'm not coordinating enough with my left. That's my problem. Like my left burns out so much faster.
That was a good rise. That's what I did to Sonny on the right. That
That feels
I
good.
grabbed it a lot when I did it though.
As soon as he rises,
Right.
fine, it's like way stronger.
No.
Oh, I hurt my nipple. I scratched my nipple on that one. I came down and red crossed it. But that's my problem. My left burns so much faster than my right.
Yeah. Wow, your arm wrestling is completely different. He's rising.
I think it's because of the riser.
He never would rise ever.
I don't know. I feel a lot better. I can get on more height on it.
I'm glad, Eddie. You feel like an actual arm wrestler right now.
It was fries.
No, that's like
The pride's already been.
that's a
To make
compliment.
me hustle stretch.
I've never seen him ever.
I want to
climb.
wall.
I know he loves this one.
He loves all the official ones, I think.
I'm not that big of a
I
fan.
guess there's one slack that comes out. I want. I just started that buckle between your thumbs. Now try to do it statically, not just use side pressure.
Like bounce it?
No, do it slow and steady instead of just hitting.
Yep.
Turns into a way different game. And it's a lot less stressful on your elbow. Good call. Ooh, that's shoulders crossing center a little bit, but fine, Eddie. Go in and come
That's
out
all that
around.
show gives me. I only get about 3 pulls out of it.
Honestly, you feel way more technical on this riser. Like you are arm wrestling very different.
That's the only problem with left. I've got about 3 good pulls and it burns.
You want to switch to right?
Probably should.
Well, okay.
Especially when John's gonna be showing up.
Bro, Eddie's riser looks like he's a little taller, bro.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need the strap, Sonny.
Yeah.
His hand is too big and strong.
Yeah.
Give me that strap, Eddie. I already know you
Well,
guys.
no, hold on.
You're gonna try something else. I'll have it ready. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Good climb. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, now it feels really good.
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of did pin him when you moved all the way to the back corner.
No, I watched
but
that.
Sonny didn't stop, so
I watched it, Michael. I was
How
just-
close was he to he was my point of view, he looked like he was like
I was right
coming
here.
on.
elbow off the pad.
Close?
I didn't see his elbow off the pad. I saw your wrist, like
Yeah,
here.
because I felt like I was here when I was watching his elbow. He did.
Oh,
look-
yeah.
I wasn't sure though, but.
Yeah. None of you guys stopped, so I wasn't gonna call it.
Well,
If it was one of those things where he buried it, and I'd be like, okay.
I'll see if I can actually slip some. I got a cramp. Yep. Ah.
Make your shoulder a little more square. There you go.
Oh, freaking high.
That was his objective. He
I
wanted
just,
to slip.
yeah.
I was trying to hold on.
I just need to feel like I could actually.
That could have turned into a very ugly
Yeah.
fight right there, but I'm glad you slipped because that kills my rising to watch that. Like when
Yeah.
you both are just like,
Yeah.
No, as soon as I felt my arm start turning, I tried to move
That's
it
how
back
I
in.
beat him at Harmony Fair that first time. I just climbed over him outside of the
Dude.
strap. But
Eddie almost beat Will, bro. What are you talking about?
Fuck off.
Bro held him.
It felt like it.
You did hold him.
Not very long.
probably Jeremy ain't here.
He probably got the date wrong.
He's probably in Bangor. He's like, where are you guys? Ready?
Yep.
Eddie's on testosterone.
Yep.
You need to get his wrist to crack a little bit, something like that. Oh. As soon as he lets up, hit a little. Yeah. Oh, it cracked just a smidge. That was a long shoulder.
I was able to climb over and keep my pronation.
You would have had to either reclimb or hit a hook.
That was very hard fought. That felt like that could have been any second. Just bam, like slammed.
I couldn't get my grip.
His wrist kept doing this, like kept
Yeah.
hitting,
I could feel it. Yeah.
I couldn't get a grip. I
I
was
was
just
just trying to
mad.
maintain like my back pressure and pronation angles. I'm like, if he tries hitting, like his hand isn't going with it, and then that's when it would crack. You know.
I was getting mad. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna pull all. Ready?
You gotta start the hook there.
He was like,
He was already shoulder pressing. You got a little bit of a cut, but if you're okay with it,
yep.
yeah.
I can't hold
That's
it.
when the flop press, when you're kind of like
Already
here,
down there.
and then you can just kind of get that.
I couldn't hold
Don't
it.
start from here.
Yeah, going from there,
I couldn't hold him.
you're in trouble.
I was trying. I picked all of the power up,
It's
trying to hold
super
up.
hard on your elbow to like try to catch that press. Like
Yeah. Well, what I had to do with him, I was trying to just fight like straight back pressure, but he was beating me. So now I'm kind of starting more towards the middle. Because I know he's going to beat the hit, like stronger than me center, so I just kind of catch him here,
right.
and then I'm able to kind of engage
Right.
more.
It's harder for
But if he
him.
gets a shoulder in, I'm kind of screwed. So I had
Yeah,
to
I saw like he was like completely like this, and
He would have beat me.
right.
He would beat me if he started like that.
I think, you know, if he has a small advantage, like a little bit of cut, because you're the one hitting, I
Yeah.
think that's fair. But his shoulder, he was already pressing you.
Yeah, no,
Alrighty.
he would have beat me there.
Like right now, he's kind of pressing you.
What do you mean?
Just your body language.
Yeah.
Devin Derek versus Michael Todd, bro.
That was good.
I don't think I'm ready for semi-pros.
Huh?
I don't think I'm ready for semi-pros, but I think amateurs gotta have
No,
more
dude, you
work.
feel good.
I think I'll have more work.
Sonny has not
I
stopped.
was about to say, you gotta remember, I'm getting like
He lives
freaking.
here, bro.
Literally.
This is his house.
Dude, this is like all I'm doing.
That last surge I had,
No,
I put
honestly,
everything into that.
you're really good. I should probably, next time I'll go in the hook with you because I felt bad. I don't know. I've been training a lot
Eddie's
of
head
it.
is bigger than you. You don't want to go in the fucking hook to that guy.
I've been training a lot of like I said, I've been doing a lot of Mendogas. So I've been hitting like back here. I haven't been doing too much like hook stuff.
It's more natural.
He felt strong in the hook.
It's more natural for you to go to a hook from that lower hand position rather than fighting for that riser, like outside pronation. It's easier to go to a hook from there, and that's why I think it translates a lot for you, because your hook felt crazy on the right,
Yeah.
and I think that's the training is very similar to like it will definitely translate to hook.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention I didn't warm up my right arm.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all warmed up now.
Because that's why I think I was kind of already fairly strong in the hook, because that was kind of like I wasn't a low hander, but I definitely liked to pronate through my wrist.
Yeah.
And I think when I started hooking, that was more natural to go from here to a hook.
You got the heater off, right?
Yeah. That felt good for me when you were kind of like transitioning. It felt really smooth.
Mm.
Like I felt like I had good containment on like my bottom two fingers to kind of stop you from getting that full rollout.
Right.
But after like a couple times of doing it,
Right, cracked it. Right, it took more out of you than it did me.
Yeah. I'm hoping that he's gonna get weaker every time.
Right.
That way I can contain it easier.
Right,
and
my
get
pronation
it
engages really well
Yeah.
from right there.
instant.
Right.
I'll try to pull Jared's trick.
So I'd almost rather not have any pronation and then
go
take
right
it and
into all
then
of it.
take
Yeah.
it. Right.
Yeah.
I pulled Jared, try to pull Jared's trick at the end, so I try to keep my hand up.
I saw you. He was holding it pretty good, but your elbow was dipping off the back a
I
little
felt
bit.
it. That's kind of why.
No.
I felt it, so that's kind of.
Oh no, you were doing.
I don't know if you saw it. He did crack my hand a little bit. Like I was getting here, and then it like cracked like for a second, like kind of hard, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, if I cracked all the way, I can be able to finish it from here. I might be able to if I was here, but I was already here, so I was like, if I get here, you know, he has more pronation, he's gonna be able to turn me palm up. Now I've been screwed.
Right.
So I kind of like had to come up and drag again. I'm trying to mimic a lot of my.
I'll go lefty if anybody's ready.
I'll go lefty.
I didn't have nothing.
I'm not
on my
going to
left.
use the riser.
Okay.
I had nothing for lefts. See, my left, it's strong, but it's not technical as I like my right is.
Honestly,
I've been saying that since day one.
Really?
I thought so.
I mean, left I could probably get up higher in the climb.
No strap. No strap.
I could probably get up higher in my climb with left because I'm not focusing as much.
I just need. That's like what it feels like when you're. Like I could feel like you resisting it, and then like I could feel you taking
Yeah,
it.
it's done.
Right. And it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, his hand feels stupid.
Yeah. He's gotten really strong, and I'm glad he's gotten back in his groove. Because
Yeah,
before, like
glad.
when I started beating him, I was like, something ain't right,
Yeah.
because I know he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
100-pound pronation.
How's
Yeah.
Raw?
Yeah, dude. He had all the weights he could find.
I haven't heard from Raw.
He's out living the life somewhere, bro.
Like I haven't heard from him or seen him or talked about him
I
at
don't
all.
think he's part of the group chat anymore. So
No, I think he left it, but still, like I haven't seen no videos of him. Cause I never get a chance to beat him. I always wanted to.
sorry about that. I kind of pushed off of your riser,
Yeah.
kicked you off of it.
I always wanted to beat Raw, but I never got a chance to.
Dude, when he was in his like peak, you didn't want to go in a hook with him.
John's gonna show up when everybody's already burnt it out. No, next practice I see Nate.
too much height.
I know, I had a lot from the start.
Reversal.
Yeah.
Roll reversal.
I just kept letting go.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Yeah, I felt like I was holding on.
I was making you hold on to me, for sure. That's kind of what I've been thinking in my head lately. I'm like, I need to start transitioning back to more top roll before I lose the familiarity of like what it feels like. Because like, it's so easy to just do this in a hook.
Right.
You know, this is right. Rely on your elbow integrity and hope to pray. Right. But it's way more technical, obviously. The top roll, there's a bunch of shit that goes into this. And I'm like, I need to start remembering what that feels like, because the last couple times I've tried to get out of the hook back into a top roll, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Right.
Or, somebody is just denying it, and I'm like, wow, I feel weak. But I got a sunburn already from...
That's crazy.
Dude, literally.
That's crazy.
I've got like a tan line.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it, yeah. Like, ends right there.
Because in the mornings it's like 30 degrees and it keeps up to like 70.
Yeah.
So I'm like wearing like my long johns and I pull them up, and that's really like why.
I saw when I passed you guys in the flatbed, I looked over, Corey's smiling at you.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was telling him, like, there goes little Eddie. And he's like, what's he doing? I was like, he's just driving.
Laying right into it. The sad part, I had the flatbed flat-footed.
I know you did. You were going 70 like 4.
76. That's all she gave me. She tacked out at 77. That was it. That's all she had. I'm like,
yeah, because we were locked in at 70, and he's like, where's he going? I was like, pick up junk something.
yeah, go pick up the tractor. After the valve top let go and leaked antifreeze, it started from the radials. I had to replace the breaker. Not what is it called? It's another word for fuse.
You were climbing on me like super hard last time, so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep climbing.
Yeah, I know. You feel very different.
Because when I hit, you just like soak it up.
Yeah, I did.
You were like a sponge. I'm like, man, there's no.
You were like hitting right where I kind of felt.
Where you liked it.
Yeah.
You were, and you were just reading me like a book. You were just like.
I was kind of following your movement.
Right, you were taking the momentum and redirecting it.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I feel so confident when I'm going here, but like when I'm back here, there's like nothing. There's no connection, and there's a connection for like anybody to do that.
Yeah. Unless you got like your lats still like tied in, but if you're just like
open
here,
up, right?
You don't have that like lat tightness, then
right.
like
then it just becomes all here.
Michael, call calling.
I think they're still out on balls, aren't they?
No, they're gonna be out like 9 o'clock this morning. 9 or 10 o'clock.
Mason was still there at like 10 something, so.
Was he at the pool or?
No, he was still at the cabins.
Unless they change the times. Usually we gotta be out by 10.
Once I start going this way, you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like I know what's coming. It's just more of like, can I stop it? Right. I know what you're gonna do, but it's like, can I get the walk in to stop him from getting you there? Right. Usually I end up pitching you like.
That's what I did to Nate with it. I think it was last practice. Like we were just doing our thing back and forth, and I'm getting like super pumped up and like blown up because I'm just like hammering him in like a hook, which he's not very strong in a hook, but he's strong enough. And then all of a sudden I just come out and like I completely like kept him off guard.
Yeah.
And he was like, huh. And then it didn't work like again, but it was just.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't know if the third one's gonna work because you soaked it up the last 2 times.
Yeah.
That was the last ditch effort for me.
Woo! That was a good one.
As soon as I felt it buckled, I was like, whoa. Makes me happy I can still top roll.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm probably just better at hook, but like top roll is just beautiful.
Right.
In terms of like longevity and just
right.
I just love top rolling.
Right. It's the smarter idea, the top roll.
Top roll for smart people.
Hooks for big, guys with big heads. I really wanted to flop right there.
I can tell.
And I'm
I
like,
can tell you stopped yourself.
yeah, I was like frothing at the mouth to flop right there. But for some reason, I just like sometimes I just lose it. Like it just does not feel.
Yeah.
I think it obviously has to like to do with like where your hand is positioned on mine. Because if I'm just fingertips and you're just going, if the strap's really loose.
If I'm like down here and you try like flop and like I can kind of like block it.
Right.
Because I can press my wrist against yours and flopping.
Right. It blocks me.
But if I'm like up here, I mean, I guess it depends. If you can get like really behind it, like,
right,
you feel like you can get a connection. Versus I'm freaking down
yeah,
here.
You felt a little lower than I liked right there to try to flop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, eh. Get some pipe. Get some little crackheados. I know you wanted to defend like back here, so I was like, I'll just take it this way.
That was good.
You did try to brace the storm though.
Huh?
You tried to brace for the storm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You did have it all in there.
Woo, that was a good one.
Chose work.
Good.
Might not have been as clean as my other ones.
Get locked, Eddie. Get locked. Nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Didn't seem like he got it all the way locked in for a second.
I couldn't get it fully locked, so I had to reach back into it. It's just the pad right there. It hurts my elbow a little bit.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's clean.
All that.
You definitely got to use some shoulder pressure to like stay safe.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of just letting it all ride on that elbow, and I'm feeling it like crunchy.
So I'm trying to keep my wrist locked.
There you go. That's it. Dude, left is like way harder. Like,
Yeah, it feels not like.
Oh, I can't. I don't think I can even move it left.
You can do it.
It feels super hard left.
Just awkward setting it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Try to watch your wrist position. There you go. You can get cupped in.
It's too heavy. I can't get it locked in, and it doesn't feel secure.
No, it doesn't feel secure at all.
There you go.
Oh,
Same thing.
you got. I was you're kind of letting it like catch into your.
I'm trying to hold it,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, left is 90.
Go up another 15.
Oh yeah.
Or, yeah.
Left,
Sweet.
maybe 3/4 of the way.
It's actually 118 pounds because the loading pin's 3 pounds. Gotta get your cup locked in. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Don't burn yourself out unless you think that's it.
I don't know.
Grab onto that thing. Woo!
Yeah, I couldn't statically lift it. I had to.
1, 2.
Oh,
Woo!
No, that just ripped everything right there.
Woo!
it's so easy to say what we need to do, and then you try to move the weight.
I think Michael got it right here.
Oh, Sonny's had to clean his form, so.
Yeah, but getting it up and hitting in the lock spot, that's the tricky part.
That's kind of tough to get like my hip.
Yeah, you gotta be contorted. There you go. Mine was a little further outside than I would have liked.
I couldn't get mine to hit where I wanted.
Oh, beautiful.
I couldn't get mine to
Yeah, it's like riding the line between like I can't like keep it here,
Right.
but I can hold it here.
Right.
And I can't feel
There's
like
there's none of
there,
this.
but it yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of
You
like...
can't stay in a dominant position on it.
No.
Well, I'm out.
This will definitely help like a really good defensive hook, like a bone lock hook.
See, that's the way.
Sonny's going lefty on it.
I don't think I can.
I'll help you pull it down if you want. Wow. That's beautiful.
I'm kind of cheating though. The form definitely felt like I'm kind of more like it's not like... I mean, it's kind of like almost a defensive hook.
It was still
it's kind of like
riding
defensive side pressure.
It was still riding your bones. So
Yeah.
we'll call it.
Woo!
I'm out.
Got it. So like it's not
I
destroying you.
feel
Oh,
bad.
that was fine. It's just my bicep.
Oh yeah, I think that's just because you let it rip you.
Well, I couldn't hold it. I couldn't get my arms locked up where I wanted to be.
Can't get the handle out where I want it.
Let me know if you want assistance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! Woo!
I was a little closer to my shoulder than I would have liked. I was almost touching, like a really hard press.
So,
But
Michael, I saw you.
that's the only thing I felt like I could do is like get down on
Michael,
it.
see, I saw your hand up here. Does that actually help pulling it in?
It just felt better for me pulling it because
Like
that way
pulling
I
up
could.
here versus-
I couldn't get my right hand where I wanted it. That strap was all fucking floaty. You got it. Oh yeah.
Where you going?
Dude, I'll screw your shoes on the floor, bro. You just let me know.
You want to give us help, Sonny, or
Yeah, you just.
I can give you help?
I got
You got it.
I'm
You
gonna
got
try
it.
one more time.
It's just because it's slippery.
Oh yeah, I think I got it. Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
You want to go for it?
Alright.
Ready?
Tell Eddie when you want it. He's got a bit of slack in it right now.
You good?
Yeah. Nice.
I couldn't get a good aim and pull.
Yeah, good. Oh, he's holding the D cell.
I definitely felt like I was. It wasn't like the
You don't
exact
fit with your
same.
left.
No, all technique goes out the window.
Get off the
You wanna help
left.
me
You
with
ain't doing it.
You want to help me with the left one?
I got you, son.
I was gonna say, Michael, you probably got a better chance of getting a hold of it than I do. I have my hand drove right into the side of that.
Let go slowly.
Oh, no, you held it for like 2
I'm
seconds.
gonna do it
though.
one more time, but yeah.
I tried to keep straight on without pulling it because Eddie had
Yeah.
like slack in it, and I didn't not
Yeah,
want to rip
yeah.
on you.
That's why I was letting it go slowly as I was going.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. That was clean.
What's that? What,
Woo.
That looked really clean.
What is that?
It doesn't feel
Yeah.
clean, but
Dude, that looks super
Woo.
clean. Pulling it one-handed, by the way, onto that clevis
Oh,
fucking killed my finger.
I would help Eddie.
Yeah.
You ready, Eddie?
Yep.
There you
1,
go.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job.
Once you get it locked and get on top of it,
One-
what are we at now? 140?
145.
plus.
That's 15 pounds, so plus 3 pounds, 148. You want to be the icebreaker?
I'll try it.
Alright.
I don't know. I might have to have it assisted.
Well, this ain't the lockout. It's just drag back, isn't it?
What?
I was gonna do a sideways, or you guys wanted to pull.
I thought we were
You're a lap pull.
Yeah.
that was-
Oh, wait, you want to go higher on the sideways?
Yeah.
You crazy?
Wait, do
so big.
you really want to?
Might have to put the other strap into it. That's what I thought we were doing.
Oh no, I was gonna say let's move on to the one-arm lat pull because he says you can do one arm. Tell me when to let go, okay? Tell me when to let go. Up your shoulder. One.
Oh, it's on my shoulder. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You know,
wrist was like
yeah, my
twisted.
wrist got caught and like my shoulder got caught.
Okay.
I don't think I can keep it. Try one more.
Okay. You ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo!
I was losing it the whole time.
Woo!
I don't
don't know if I want to try that.
My elbows are clicking.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude, as soon as you let off, it is like a horsepower you've never felt.
Oh my god.
Because you're like, okay, I've got it locked in, and then it's just ramping.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll try it right. I'm not gonna try it left though. I know
No.
I can't do it left.
I wouldn't do it left.
Oh. Yeah, you got the taste of it. Now you see what you need to do now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And the clean D-cell too. Woo! Dude, look at the pad.
A little bit on the rest.
Look at the pad, bro.
Holy crap, bro. Dude, that thing can be a forever mark. That doesn't be marked there forever.
Dude, I lost it the whole time. Like, I just was praying.
Yeah, your wrist was scaring me on that first
Yeah,
one.
that first one, it felt
like-
good. It felt like I was gonna deep hook.
Yeah.
But when it got caught up in my shoulder, like, obviously I can't do this, so I was kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Are you gonna try it, Eddie?
I can't be the only one not doing it.
Woo! Okay.
It's like my shoulders.
You gotta lock in.
Clicking, she gotta go, she gotta blow.
You gotta lock in hard, Eddie.
Get
Okay.
that wrist up there. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He was losing a little
Nice
bit the
job.
whole time too.
Dude, that is nuts. Wait, so okay, so what was that? Was 145. 245s, 35,
That's it.
5, 10, 5, plus 3. So that'd be like 148.
148.
Wow.
Feel it split. Oh yeah, left for some reason feels way better than my right. My right feels like it was slipping off. Yeah. And look at it, I have less chalk on my left.
Might also be burning out just a little bit too.
Doing dumb stuff.
I don't remember like if that was the only lift we did that day. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to tell, you know. But and usually finger stuff does burn out quick, so you always want to do like finger stuff first.
Right.
Because the seeing that.
I can get it left.
Drag it around.
You want to lower the weight and try?
I just know I can't get 45
His
left.
right picks it up like convincingly. Huh. Should be that big power.
Oh, no, but my left is still not feeling the greatest. But my right shouldn't either because of my elbow.
Bro, you're just gonna keep walking around and hey, watch out.
Oh, they didn't really came in behind me. I'm not the only one. Something's going on with the left.
Dude, my left felt better.
Wow, what the fuck? Hold on.
Is it caught up?
No, I'm gonna do some slow.
Probably gonna work his way up.
Maybe yeah, that was great. That was crazy. That was the most humbling jump I've ever felt in my life. Like that regular what 25?
25 felt like
easy.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I would try it like this, City. We'll have to do smaller jumps than Mr. Powerhouse over here.
I don't know how much bigger of a jump I've got. I would definitely jump up probably 5 pounds of whack now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
I can't believe how that was like.
Insane, right?
That was like went from super easy to like impossible.
I'll make this.
Let's go, Michael.
Started like, look how far my hand came off, but I still got it.
Yeah, that you got, yeah.
See, I don't know if they call that cheating. My finger didn't move. I'm just digging onto that edge because my middle finger is just long enough. Now, I'm not doing this.
Right.
I'm just pressing against that. I don't know if you guys' fingers are long enough to do that.
Yeah. Here. I mean, you guys can compare hands afterwards.
We can kiss.
I would think Michael would hand.
I'm not gonna try it left. Not gonna try that left.
Right.
I did 40 pounds for 2 reps, so I never did 42. This was 42 and a half, I think.
Okay, might as well start benching that.
No. I don't have phone for bench. It's dangerous for me.
what he did 3 seconds ago.
I bet I can't because I'm burned out.
Bro's fucking central nervous system's gone.
I remember some fucker on Reddit tried telling me, he's like, CNS fatigue doesn't exist, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? I'm like, it definitely does. I'm like, 100% it does.
So I just moved your camera a little.
I can fucking...
I just moved your camera a little bit because you was too much to the right of it.
Yeah, I can't do it. If I reset, I can do it, but I can't just do like a... If I reset, I can immediately do another one, but I can't like open it again. Like I can't do like 2 reps super quick.
Let's see how far I can go.
Okay, yeah.
Michael,
PR for left. PR for
I don't have a PR.
You do now, but what?
I'm not doing left.
Damn, dude, I can't believe that.
My left just.
All right, next time we all come together, this is the first fucking lift we're doing.
We're gonna see where we all
This is the
stand.
first lift we're doing. Dude, your freaking forearm was like... Look at that. Damn. That was easy.
You can try it, Eddie.
I do.
I literally, like, I don't know how the chalk just disappeared. Like, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then we'll throw this 10 on and go for a double PR.
I can't fucking get it.
Because it'll be
Michael's got better grip.
60, like, 8, right?
Yeah.
Total, roughly.
Oh yes, I just know that's actually breaking the PR for left by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I counted it back then.
Yeah, I don't remember
So
that.
back then I didn't include the...
We're about to go even further right now. So,
Do you want to take a break? You want to
yeah,
grab the
definitely
thing?
just gonna...
Michael, we're rolling.
Let's go, Michael! Go, big dog! Alright, left hand stronger. You got this.
Oh, no.
Go down 5 pounds.
Gonna have to.
So 45,
55.
55, 60, and then plus 3, so it'd be 63.
Off the left it.
That was pretty much like a micro rep off the ground.
I'm burned. Gone.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Next week, or next freaking crush 'em. Oh, you're going for the super tight strap. I actually do really like that one.
I do too.
It's like underrated in my opinion.
It's the best strap we have, though. Dude, we need to get ask your coach if he's got a WAL strap, bro.
Dude, I almost sent a couple to you, but I found like at least 4 or 5 different straps that we don't have yet.
Really?
Yeah, I almost sent him to you, but I'm like, I don't know if he wants to. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
You know me, bro.
I was like, we have so many. They were all like out of this country too. They were like Mexico, Italy, and then I think one might have been like
There's an Italian one called like the Omega or something like that. I wanted to order, but like when I went to order it, it was gonna cost more to ship it over here than the strap.
So this handle, it has like straps that go with it. Like it's called like TFCC, and it actually looked kind of sexy. I was like, ooh, I might buy them. They're only like $9 on Temu, but I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna. I was like, got so many, but.
Don't feel right.
Oh yeah, I was there. You got good position. Damn. Nice lock, Eddie. Nice lock. Oh, he tried rolling out. That was slick. I mean, it didn't really work, but that was still. Eddie's becoming smart. good. Honestly, Eddie, you look like you've leveled up a lot in terms of technique. Like,
when I pushed against him, I tried to push his shoulder back, and like I met against him. And I should not have just tried that.
Even if you don't know what you're doing, Eddie, like I don't know if you realize what you're doing. Like you're becoming more natural at it.
I'm not even paying attention
like
to what I'm
technique.
doing. I'm just focusing where my hand.
I think the only thing you should have done is like once you got here and you couldn't finish in the press, you should have tried rolling. But I mean, everything else you did looked really clean.
I did try to roll.
It looked really good.
He just held me. Plus, I still got a knot in my fucking shoulder.
Yeah, I bet your bone and your shoulder are killing you. You
No.
did a lot of frame stuff.
No, it's right here actually.
No?
Right in the track muscle. Besides that, everything else is good. And elbow, obviously.
Good.
I didn't expect that.
I just shoulder pressed him a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of saw.
I wasn't ready. I was like, oh, okay, he's cool. He's gonna go for an air press or something. No.
Nice.
Oh no, she's burned.
One thing I noticed with you, you're doing a lot more like rising, like re-ripping than you usually do.
Right.
Like
Like I said, the last few months I've focused on just frame
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
and I know I need to switch back.
Yeah, that bicep did burn.
Yeah. You want to keep doing right? You don't want to switch to left?
When you use a good strap.
No, that
This
feels
thing
like
I pulled like tight and I left it once. I didn't have to pull it again. It felt good, Eddie. It felt good.
I'm getting there slowly.
Just with one of those
I probably would give you more
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like use both.
Yeah. Like this is one you'd want like probably like a rep to. Is that all right?
Height wise and like where the buckle is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
find
Oh
one.
yeah, I don't feel it. And it's a little bit looser than we had it. And there you go, give her a tug. There you go. Maybe not that much.
Oh, is that too much?
No. Okay.
I probably would give you more fight.
It literally has zero like slack.
I mean, that was nice feeling. It didn't move at all on me.
There was no running.
Yeah, I won't lie. I do feel like I got a pretty good strap set up on you.
I was like trying to get,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow,
felt
I can really feel it like right there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crack it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted. Maybe that's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, the elbow.
Yep. I kind of like, I mean, I don't know, I feel like you kind of gave that to me, but like,
I couldn't hold it any longer now.
I went from like trying to just go down, I was like, wait a minute, I was like, all pressors kind of shoot forward, I was like,
Right.
let me try, and I felt like I got more there.
pushed me out of more
Yeah.
of what I could hold.
Yeah. Because usually, like, I'm used to press, like just going straight down.
Right.
But I was like, oh, he can hold it. And I was like, oh, let me.
Right.
I can
just
get a
that
little
pushing me
more.
out of that line.
Yeah.
And that's like what I did with like Patrick Weeks on my left. And he went straight down, and I just like pivoted off my elbow, and I just like held it like this. And it was such an abnormal feeling. I'm like, there's no way I can hold it.
Out of any match I've ever seen, out of like all of our team, that was my favorite
Yeah,
one.
that was the one I wanted bad. And
The one I was the most invested in was your Eric Frisk one. 'Cause I
yeah,
wanted you to beat him because I didn't like the way
bro
he
was
was talking
running
to
his
you.
mouth, bro.
I didn't like the way he was talking to you, but that one with Patrick was like, that was amazing.
And it was literally just for first place for amateur, bro.
Dude, it was just so quiet in that room, and like you seemed like you were just kind of like didn't even want to be there because
Right.
you felt you were upset with what was his name, Ryan or the other guy.
Yeah, Ryan Warren.
You seemed like you
I
were
wanted-
kind of.
I wanted him to win.
Yeah, you seemed like you just wanted to lose, and
I
then it
know
was
I
like
did.
as soon as it was like ready to go, I just hear. I'm like, oh shit.
Plus my elbow had already popped, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this weight cut's getting in my, like, it does something to your mental state.
Oh yeah. I do feel injury prone after I do a weight cut.
Right.
Every time I've done a weight cut and then I compete, I get some type of UCL injury.
Yeah.
You know, I do think it kind of makes you.
But we'll go like 200% out of practice and not really get injured sometimes.
Yeah.
And then we go to tournament and then it's just fucking bang, bang, happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby boy.
But sorry, that riser does feel good, don't it?
His?
No, yours. When you're standing on it, it feels good out there.
It's over. But that was like a hype battle right there. I could tell like we're both like
I wanted
on.
to come down and like kind of lose my wrist, but I was like, I want to see if I can hold this.
Yeah.
And every time you kept coming this way to get more.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to put the arm pressure on.
Yeah.
And try to keep that cup.
Yeah.
But no, I started like Devin Lair does. Like I started with my pronation.
Felt really strong.
I rolled.
I didn't like it at
That's
all.
why he does it. Is to activate his pronation.
Yeah.
He starts over here, and then he just activates it by turning. He doesn't move anywhere. He just.
I immediately felt my wrist like losing my wrist. I'm like, oh shit!
Right.
So I kind of had to like adjust.
That's the whole thing.
I felt strong. I felt really strong.
Right. And like I said, mine activates when I'm here, and that's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that feels wicked strong.
And that it is a huge difference of just from like turning it. If I'm already straight turning it, I don't like that feeling. But when you're here, you already feel like you're in a dominant position, and then I'm like,
yeah, that feels wicked strong.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do that. I practice a lot of that. Like
I never used to be able to do it either. You know what I mean? Like my pronation, you know, it was like everybody else's. It was really strong here, pretty much non-existent. You know, over here.
My coach tells me he's like one thing you really want to try to develop on the table is like an external like kickback pronation, like where you kind of pretty much exactly what you just did.
Right.
He's like, because he's like, it isolates the pronation, and he's like, if you get strong there, like, if people are trying going sideways, you're kind of going with it.
Right.
Like, it's
it'll kick their wrist back.
Yeah. He's like, it puts so much pressure on the wrist.
Right. Rather than doing one of these, because people are used to that by now.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, okay, I'll just turn it into
and
a
they
hook.
can kind of, they can
they can get in and around.
Yeah. But if
no one's expecting, right.
There's no way I can hook you like that.
Right.
Like, you're denying it. You know what I mean?
And that's what Logan used to do, remember?
That's what Logan did.
Exactly.
Chad
it denies a hook.
Yeah. I try to develop that, I just don't have it.
Right.
I can kind of do it with John and Ed a little bit, so I'm kind of developing it through them, but I just like, if I try doing it to you, it's just like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll try it, just, but.
Yeah, it just rolls the rest of the way out.
Yeah,
I could feel like my wrist starting to kick, and then I just like Artem Perenenko, like, yeah. Which Artem is like, got this craziest side pressure I've like ever seen him on like a human.
Yeah, he's got like, he trains like Todd Hutchins.
He would be like over here and he's like.
He does like, just, him and Travis preach a lot of like high side pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And
hard to combat.
Todd Hutchins kind of does the same thing, but believe it or not, Todd has a really strong pronation and back pressure with it.
Yeah.
Because like what Todd's doing is to kick back.
Right.
Because he doesn't have his hand, but he has so much pronation and so much drag that he's able to get you here. And then he's got the side pressure to do that.
Right.
That's what he's doing. Like it's not just side pressure, it's like heavy kickback pronation with drag. And then once he gets you here, you can't climb out.
Right, there's no
then
like Heracles is like perfect example. That one of those latest matches. He's here, and you know he's almost in like a top roller's like wet dream to have everything, and then it's just going down like. And he has like the craziest biceps for his weight class too. His biceps look like balloons.
Yeah. And that's because Todd has the pronation too. If Todd didn't have the pronation,
right, it would just be like,
yeah. And then Todd made a mistake when he like Todd kind of like tried like King's moving like this, and then he was able
because
to
Heracles went to exactly.
And everyone's like, oh my god! And I'm like Todd just
switched
made
his
a
game to
technical error.
Right, made a switch to outside pressure.
Yeah.
And that's not Todd's
game. Exactly. I'm like, Todd doesn't King's move like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he did it by accident because he wasn't expecting it to block.
It was one of those Heracles transitions at like the perfect time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want a Giannis like
Mendogas. Yeah. That's what I
feel like.
I
feel like Mendogas's is a little more like ulnar choppy looking. Maybe not, but it's just what it looks like to me. Giannis, his looks like pure, like cobra headed, like.
Right.
That's what it looks like to me. Maybe it's just like a style difference. I'm sure it's the same pressures.
Yeah.
Mendogas is just.
It is kind of Mendogas kind of sets up like a pistol grip like this. He's trying to get in your fingers. So
right.
If you close and then he kind of does like a ulnar chop like.
He wants to low hand you, and Giannis is more of like a defensive top roller.
Right.
Because those are two different things.
Yeah.
Right. Giannis is defensive top rolling versus like a low hand top roll.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it was a really stylistic match.
That was an awesome match.
Yeah.
It was really interesting to see them both set up with a pistol grip.
Right.
Because you never see that. Everyone's always, especially top rollers.
Right.
If you're in a fight for the hand, usually you guys will both kind of post.
Right.
You're not both gonna dump.
Right. Well, somebody's way down and somebody's way up. There's none of that usually.
But that's where they're both strong, and that's what they both did. They both set up with like a pistol grip, and I'm like, this is crazy. And they were like, Mendogas lost his wrist, Giannis lost his, but Mendogas has that flop. Giannis doesn't.
Right, Giannis is a hand control king.
Yeah. That was an amazing match. Right. That was
Mendogas
awesome.
is like Giannis in like 5 years. Like, you know what I mean? After he develops like that press.
I think Giannis has been arm wrestling a lot longer.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's like one of those things is Giannis has been a technical, you know.
Yeah.
He hasn't really lost too many times.
Right.
After having his top roll.
Yeah.
And Mendogas obviously has, so he's like, I need to change something up.
Exactly.
He's like, I've made my mistakes already. I'll learn from them. And I think Giannis is gonna develop a whole different inside game.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm fighting more back pressure based, or I'm more posting based. I mean, it's so hard because like back pressure, but like this is more like posting back pressure. This is like lat drag back pressure.
Hammer curl pressure.
And in the strap, lat drag can be stronger than hammer curl. So that makes sense. Why it's just like I tried doing that. It was like that much better time with you trying to do that, or just doing that and then trying to fight again. Which I was kind of stuck in that mentality for quite a while because I did watch a lot of Devin, and that's what he always preaches. But like I said, I don't have the leverage.
Right.
It'd be one thing if I'm like up here, and then I can do that,
Right. Then you have all kinds of connections.
But I'm like down here, and you can easily.
We're both.
And I can't.
Our power is kind of canceling.
Yeah. So that's why, like I said, I'm kind of a Daniel style hook and a Mendoga style top roll. I think is better for me because it feels more realistic to my proportions.
Like literally, I was just saying, like that Giannis, that feels so good to me.
Yeah.
Because like natural for people to want to either try to dive in for that shoulder like hook press or just a hook, and I can do like anything from here.
Like if I was gonna try hook.
Right.
Bam. Yeah.
Like I was showing you at the UMaine when I was telling you like how to block my press.
Yeah.
You were, like Nate's saying all the things like grab lower on somebody, that'll, and I'm like, I mean, I always shut mine down with like a low hand or like that defensive top roll because my power is coming through, like that karate chop part of your hand.
Yeah.
For me.
Right.
And if you were to just start Mendogas, style, like I'm losing my wrist because I'm driving more down now.
Yeah.
And I'm forcing you to like get wrist.
In that position, like, I have to do this with John, because if I try going out here, he will beat me in a flop. So what I have to do is, like, if he's gonna try flopping, I'll come forward like that, and I almost set my arm as a block, and then I'm able to get him more rotated, and then I can,
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many different types of press, there's the shoulder roll, like supinating press.
Right.
There's like a kind of like a almost like a flat press, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you kind of have to do it a little different. Like if someone can supinate press, but they can also flop.
Right.
You kind of have to set up different than if they can only supinate, Because then you want to almost kick back so that way they can't supinate in on it, It's kind of what you do with that external.
Right.
Because I'm forcing a flop, but if I don't have a flop, then
it's game over.
Yeah. But if I have a flop, then, maybe, if I'm like Jerry Carteret, I might be able to.
Right.
So there's always different.
The pressure change is so crazy because, like I said, the last couple months I've been hooking, and for somebody to like you try to press me, like that feels fairly difficult to hold. Like I'm pretty heavily on my elbow and bicep. But if I'm here, Like, that feels way better for me to hold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the same position, but it's different on your structure.
That lift we just did. If we're hearing them, that is the lift. That's the lift we just did.
Right.
If you got me here, that is not the lift anymore.
No,
I don't have that strength.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's all about that kind of like, I get that hook connection with the side pressure. I'm going to feel super strong.
Right.
But if you got me rolled out, like you know what I mean? That is like all like internal, like flopping.
Right.
You know, you have to be built different.
Right.
I'm not.
Dude,
built
literally,
different.
you gotta be that guy, pal.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm gonna do something different.
Yeah.
I was aiming for here, but that ended up where to go. I use a lot of like finger.
Yep.
I try to keep my elbow on the pad. Last time I think it skipped off. But it's one of those things if you're not expecting it.
Do it again. So the way I had to kind of set up, I kind of set up back here, so I can kind of chase you a little bit and post hard.
Right. Block.
Because if I stay up here, then you were able to get it. But you know, it's one of those things. If I don't know what's coming,
Exactly. That's what I
might be able to sneak
mean.
it.
All I said was I'm gonna do something different here, and you're like, well, show me.
Yeah, and then it's all about like how you can adjust. But like it is hard to know. Like if you don't say anything, like I'm gonna know.
If I'm just setting up like a normal.
I don't know what you're gonna do. I would expect you to try to top roll from this position.
Right. And then all of a sudden, I'm like here.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, that's weird.
Yeah. If I'm preparing for here, you know, but you go down there, you know, now like you got me there versus if I knew you were going there, I might have been able to stop it altogether, you know. But
Oliver Dunbar freshman.
makes me sad he's done. I don't think he's done. Everyone
What did he do to his bicep, bro?
It says it's like deteriorated, which I don't know how,
Right.
especially in arm wrestling.
He's not that old, right? He's like 30.
40's a thing.
No.
Yeah, pretty sure he's 40.
Chris?
Yeah.
No way. I mean, he looks rough, but. No
I'll
offense
tell
to
you in a
him.
second. Check's Facebook.
Oh, you blocked my escape.
Wait, didn't he change his name?
Yeah, Oliver. You left it open. I'm out of gas.
I was so nervous. As soon as you cracked my hand, I was like, oh no.
That laugh we did, I lost a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, staying here.
I thought I was cooked. Because I felt so good. I was like, I don't think I'm losing my wrist. And then
You
you
moved like a little bit because you kept blocking it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I can't go anywhere.
we're kind of in a hook, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep riding the edge so that way I'm getting just a little
Right,
more.
I have nowhere to like go.
And I can slide this more on to just
No,
block
might be
you from
Rob's still
rolling
in
out.
Huh?
Rob's still in there.
Yeah, probably just has it on mute. Time to switch to the left.
Yeah. That was good, dude. The strap is really nice. It's so underrated. It's just different to put on. That's
Right.
really it. No one wants to learn it, which I don't blame because it is kind of a bitch.
They look at it, they're like, what is this leather piece?
If this is correct, he's only like 5 years older now.
I told you he was like 30.
I thought he was older than that.
Dummy bun is like, oh, that'd be great.
I start without a lot of lats sometimes. I knew you would appreciate that one. I almost did it right when you opened up your fingers, and I was like, I don't know what would happen. Where like you lose all pressure.
Is Aaron ordering new shirts soon?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
So you have to, he sent like a link, and he has a woman make them. So you just gotta go on the link, the website, pick the type of material and stuff you want, and then you tell him or whatever. He'll give it to her, and then she puts on the team stuff. So it's just a blank T-shirt or tank top.
So they will get one with sleeves
you
this
want,
time.
and then
They will get one with
she'll
sleeves.
make it look like.
All I did was give Eddie one of my like sleeveless polyester shirts, and Destiny like got some like generic emblems. She has to buy like the emblem like that we have.
Yeah.
And like she tried buying it, and then like it subscribed her to like something. She's like, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
I wear it with
I like
pride.
this one. I just now read it. I was like, why is he wearing an only?
Oh yeah. You like this shirt?
I wear it with pride, Michael.
Dude, I got this back in like either January or February. It took like a month. I just got it last week. Yeah.
Bro ordered it from China Direct.
It's fucking in like Kentucky or something. I was like, bro, and he sent me an email. He's like, I'm sorry it's taking so long. I'm like, freaking better be,
Yeah,
bro.
send me the money back.
Yeah.
Message Donnie, bro.
You still guys haven't got your table, have you?
Yeah, that's never coming.
That's never coming.
I have just enough elbow integrity to like absorb all of it.
Yeah.
Because I used to just be able to like go down with the shit, but now it's like I hold it and I'm like, wow, it's actually taking it. It hasn't exploded. It's the only thing I could do right there. I don't think I could have pronated out of that.
Yeah.
We saw what happened last time when you got me in a hook and I got a tornado. I got it for a split second and then I lost it. Turned it back into a hook. So, clean reps. I expect you to go back. I can't kick back.
Oh no, I lost it. I lost it.
Dude, those sharp elbow drags,
Yeah.
like, sometimes just throw people off.
That's how Chad beats me a lot.
Yeah.
Like the sharp elbow, it just opens me up.
Right.
I don't know if
It
it's
is like your
weakness or-
kryptonite.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like off the rip. I'm not pulling like I should because I always feel like
I feel like I'm in a good match with you, and then as soon as you do that, I'm like, oh, he's just fighting me.
No.
I'm like, because you just do it so easy, and it opens me up. I'm like, shit.
I'm doing with a lot of like wrist flexion and pronation.
Yeah.
That's what's like taking everything away. Because I'm waiting for you to drag your lat, and then like once you get there, you're like, okay, I'll just hold it. He's not really fighting lat, and then I'm just. It's the same idea when you explode on that weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I start dragging off the start, I just get too low on my hand for like. I'll try it.
I'll just try to work this on.
We'll try. Like I'll try latting off off the start.
No, Mike, I'll just try and get some of the pec muscles going here.
There you go.
I'm trying to get retired man's hits.
Yeah. See, I don't feel like.
Not that straight.
Right. I feel right. I can't go forward and like get up where I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to get up there where I want to be and then drag.
And then drag. Yeah. You want to get your height driven, then.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless we're both fighting over lat like we just were, and then we both come to the front at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is probably maybe what would actually happen. Because if we're both here, nothing's really gonna happen.
Right.
If we're both just latting and like we're in the center, unless I got like some crazy side pressure, which I can.
Sonny, since doing all this right here, my left leg's not hurting as much now.
Bro's knee pop.
I think it finally
He just
popped.
grew an inch taller.
I think it finally popped where it needed to be. I think it was out of place a little bit.
Oh, that was a great climb. Sorry, I keep pulling you away from the riser. Oh, I pulled off the pad.
Fuck! I just got done saying my knee was doing good, Sonny. You fucking bastard.
Such an impossible spot to flop from.
Whew. That was good.
Sonny, I just got done saying my knee was doing good. You just kicked it sideways.
I did.
Yeah, when you brought the leg around, you kicked right in the knee.
Trying to focus a lot on not using like my side pressure.
And the only thing I'm more concerned about is my elbow, where it keeps cracking.
Don't be a bitch.
I'm not.
That's different. Ooh, good climb. Don't let him go, Eddie!
Is that your hand?
Yeah, something just crunch. Like, that was a loud crunch.
I think if I cracked my knuckles.
Sonny's fingers like...
That might have been you.
Sonny's fingers is crooked. He's like,
Oh no, I think you cracked these two fingers.
I'm pretty sure you dislocated my thumb.
Dude, I'll tell you the worst hand pain I've ever had, and finger pain. I thought my fingers were like locked in this position. So we were drilling a rock for like to put a post in, and we had it stuck. And all we were doing is doing this, like pulling up and down on it, pulling up and down. And we did that for about 20 minutes straight.
How's it going, Michael? Do I have to open this thing
That's
up?
right, open.
Yeah, you just stick it in, then you pull it back that way. So I was doing this motion with this rock drill that's stuck 3 feet in the ground, and my hands like got stuck like this. I couldn't open my fingers, like I couldn't do this. I had to take my hand and actually open my fingers up, and it hurt the worst I've ever felt. So
Go right there.
You'll do it. I can tell you're a little higher than I am, though.
arm wrestle this schoolboy for $50.
Ready? Yep.
Oh, that's good. Dude, do you know this is Eddie's happy place right here?
Yeah, I got the blocking you. Well, that was a good transition. I think elbow might have slipped off,
Just a
but
tiny bit.
oh no! I'm not
So
leasing.
you're gonna have to just press him from there, I think, son.
That's not the burn.
Take a little bit each time.
He's already going up. You can put them all you want.
He
It
could
is
have
not
hurt
going.
you. He could have hurt you.
I know. This part right here is what's killing me.
You want me to loosen it?
Yeah, for a second. So we gotta.
Did you see that crazy video of like those Russians like fist fighting while they're in the strap?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was juiced.
Dude, he was like roid raging.
He's like, go! And then he pins him, and then I don't even know what happened. He just started punching. The other guy might have said something, but
Yeah, it was right here. Is what the reason I couldn't come with his thumb all the way. Where it thickens out. I couldn't get my thumb to close.
Yep.
yeah, I don't know if you want to do
I'm not going out like that.
that. Sonny, you're gonna have to beat him that way to show him that he can't do it.
That freaking strap keeps coming up higher on me. I can't get my thumb closed around this where it thickens here.
You want a different strap?
I think we just move. Probably should get a different one. I mean, I like it though,
He
but
thinks it's the strap.
no, it's right here. I like my thumb close it.
I won't lie, I had to bring the strap on. I'm not gonna lie.
He had it what he wanted.
I had everything.
He had everything. I couldn't get my hand to close. Oh, this one feels a lot better already.
One thing with this one is, this is gonna be the same type of strap that
Don't touch my strap.
This is gonna be the same type of strap I use for all my handles when I do like the stitching thing I was telling you about. So I'm hoping that I can kind of like it'll like apply better because this will be like exactly what my exercises use.
You sure about that, Michael?
Sure, but what? I can't feel how tight it is.
It feels good.
My side's still loose.
He's trying to cheat you, Sonny.
No, I'm just letting you know right off the bat. My side's still a little bit loose.
Make it a little obvious. More obvious than you cheat him. When you tighten that strap. No, that's not how you cheat. You pick your own hand up.
No, I went right there.
Sonny's got a really good strap on.
I know this.
Like even his grip is way better than ours. That's what you need to work on. You can't just keep letting him get what he wants.
Ready? Yep. That is a really strong drag. That's definitely like what he's doing there, but that angle's just awkward for him to come back from. You got a really good drag. It's just if you can cup your hand in with it. Ooh.
That was a fucking clean.
That was
rise.
really.
His
Yeah,
elbow was like over here.
No. Besides it doing that, like that was like a Sonny rise right there. That's like perfect.
Sonny, perfect.
That was like perfect. That's like exactly what I do. You.
I just went a little too far.
But you're gonna get the most reach doing that.
I just went a little too far with it.
Because if
You're
you can,
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I came off. I was like,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it came off, but it looked good.
Just a smidge.
It came off about an inch.
It was just really awkward to see you do it because you've never done anything like that.
Never, yeah. It doesn't look natural.
Right.
But it is. But it's weird just knowing the way Eddie is. Ready? Yep. Damn, it's so strong.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that would look clean.
Oh, he's got my hand. He's climbing up high. He's climbing up high. The burner's gone.
The burner's gone. I played around too hard on that
And he
one.
threw his hat at me.
Do you want to do any left or you left?
I go left.
Okay.
The left not hurting as bad, but right.
Don't worry, I didn't step on it. I didn't spit on it.
I'm gonna do it with the ref. They tell me I don't like what they're doing with them.
No strap. Run it. I don't know, Sonny. He might be too much out of the strap.
so.
His hand is strong.
Yep.
Easy on the finger.
Nice to me.
Bro's like bending your.
Hang on. My thumb was stuck.
You're like, be nice to me.
My tongue got stuck on that one.
My finger was like bent like that way, and I'm like,
I couldn't move my
I
hand.
could have pinned him if I wanted to, but I just wanted to distract him.
My thumb couldn't go nowhere if I wanted to. My thumb locked up.
I guess, in a real match, if you can, but
My thumb locked up on me. I couldn't move it.
since it's practice, like, yeah.
Was a rainy day practice.
This is nice. This is actually better than I thought it was going to be, just 3 though.
I thought your image was gonna show up and just clean house.
Yeah.
I was almost like, man.
Ready?
Are you ready? And it looks like you're ready.
Yep.
Ooh. That was clean right here. Ooh, Eddie clean with the back pressure and the rise.
Oh, I forgot I'm in trouble. Waiting for the hit.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for.
No pin. Might have been a pin. I'm not waiting. We won't call it. Sonny's right arm just cracked.
He's burning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good, though. That was like, whew.
I tried the old trick Jared tried and showed me. I put my foot up there, but I couldn't get enough power put into it.
Eddie has a belt on.
Yes.
I've never seen him with a belt.
Yep.
Wow, trying to hurt Sonny. What a scumbag.
There's no way I can hold it all.
Fly.
There's no way I can hold on to all that. I'm like, fuck, I can hold here.
Eddie just dropped way below the table to try to save that.
No, I stood my eyes above.
I wonder if I can probably not do it. Probably not.
He doesn't know
Very
it's
good.
coming.
I don't know what it is.
Exactly, he doesn't know it's coming.
Ready?
He opens you up. I was gonna say, if it doesn't go your way, he's gonna try to go, and you're gonna have to do the King's move.
Yeah, that was sticky there. I
couldn't get it to come up. I felt right here pop and everything. I was like, fuck, I can't hold on much. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I can't hold on much
baby
more.
You want a break?
Yeah.
I'm about to say the breathing's super heavy. I'm like,
I'm fat.
No, that one surge you did though, like I mean, we'll have to watch. That was like a millimeter, dude.
It might have been. I wasn't expecting it. Been neglected.
Like 4 minutes. I don't know how I feel about the wide one.
Starting to feel in the water.
I want to like it. You know what? Oh wait, I got like a switch in it. Yeah.
Starting to still in the water.
You know what's the best kick strap?
What's that?
That hand control one. We can use this one, but
I can't
I'm
bring
just
the.
saying that one feels honestly.
I can't bring my left up to my mouth. So as far as my left arm goes up right now. I can't get it up higher.
That's what I was gonna do before you blocked me with your flop press. I was literally just gonna. I had enough height where I could have done pretty much anything. And then you just rolled the flop press, and I was like, what?
That feels good, the pressure from the flop, or?
Yeah, it felt strong.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I was like, I'm not.
I didn't dive to that king's move. I kind of like had this, and then I just dropped my body.
Yeah.
Instead of all those other times where like I'm losing it, and then I
Yeah,
decided.
it felt like you did it on purpose.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the last few times I've done that, that's what has damaged my elbow 100%. Is when I'm already palm up, hoping to get it to reactivate, or to activate it or whatever, and it just damages it. It doesn't do anything but hurt.
Right.
The one time it worked on like Cameron is because like I just think he might have just ignored everything and just went sideways.
Yeah.
And like I was really focusing on pronation.
Yeah, if you just sideways a king's mover, like. Your hand's so strong.
Well, I was like kicking back. I was like, does that stop him from like trying to flop as well?
I felt so I felt pretty good, and then like, just like
My extensors feel like rather strong. Like
Yeah.
the kick back. My left is kind of like sore from work, but like the kick back, it doesn't feel like uncomfortable.
Right.
You would think maybe it wouldn't be something you want to do it because everybody wants to cut. You know, everybody wants to flex instead of or whatever. Makes sense. I can't even say. I don't know.
Right. No, I think
Reverse.
you want to do as much reverse. It's like a muscle balance, so you want to do a lot of reverse. So there is a lot of reverse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
And then like
The kick back rise.
a lot of radial.
Eddie's hand is like twice as thick as Sonny's.
I know, dude. It makes me. I've been really fucking working my thumb, and then I'm trying to get my hand thicker. That because I want to do more top rolling, and I feel like if I can thicken my thumb and my index pad, it's gonna be harder for people to grab onto my pronation. Kind of how you clamp me. I'm trying to widen that more so that way you can't clamp me as good. But
I can see how this is going to color up.
apparently you guys don't notice the difference. I feel like I see a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Way too strong, Eddie.
No, I just want to get back over here.
Michael's become the Jeremy of practice, where he gets like better as the time goes on.
Yeah, basically, that's what it feels like.
He just was getting warmed up in the beginning.
No
Now
problem. Just hit different angles.
I'm trying to check his.
Now
I
he's
told
just,
you the elbow is giving more and more. I can
Get back
feel it.
into that like press position and just use some static power. If you can't go, just stay there.
That's the problem. It burns more me.
Just stay right there.
It burns.
the way you were pressing though, like you didn't have your leg up against the table at all. You weren't like.
He wasn't generating any more power.
He was like, his legs were like back here and he's pressing. I'm like, what the
Wait
hell?
out.
I'm just trying to put all my body top my body down.
You don't feel like you can generate more pressure if you put your leg up?
I feel like if I put my leg up and go like this, I'm more going sideways than anything.
You don't feel like you can like drop down into it? Because you were
No.
like supinated. You didn't feel
If
like
I when I do that, I feel more I can go this way.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I can go down more with my legs.
Oh, huh.
This way I can tiptoe, lean
That's
over.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
And that's why I like to stay right at the borderline heavy.
Yeah. Plus you're on the riser, so it's not like you can wrap your leg around.
Oh, I still got it.
I bet it feels
It doesn't
awkward.
feel very
Yeah, I bet it doesn't feel good for
No, it's
laying
pushing up on
down.
my hip.
Yeah, yeah.
There ain't really much I can do there.
I'm giving you a little more grip.
I notice. The way my hips feeling, my freaking elbow. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm going that way now.
You gotta go somewhere.
I thought it was the whole hand. No!
Flop them? You just keep your hand. Oh!
No! I fell down a little bit.
I pushed him. I had so much strength.
Well, you came off bad. I'm gonna foul on you.
I came off back up time.
I know.
And you're setting a far on the back of the pad there, Michael. You like that? You're like super in his fingers.
Dude, Eddie is off
What?
the back.
This is the craziest start I've ever
I'm
seen.
literally still on.
We're center though, we're center though, right?
Imagine starting like this and
If it's coming the pulling power, me and Michael are almost even. But moving wise, we ain't going nowhere.
That's so funny. Michael, tell out over here. There you go. There's the flop.
That bicep burns
Yeah.
so much.
As they switch to left.
That's even worse. My left. They both hurt.
Get on the left now.
Oh,
Right? He's like, oh.
they both hurt.
We listened to John's music, John didn't show up.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was like, should I change the music? But it's not even freaking attached to the phone.
I can always feel my hands shaking.
I don't know what you think of that strap, but I feel like it digs hard.
A little tough, yeah.
Yeah.
It digs in.
I like the grip arm split one a lot. That one's pretty sweet. That's the way Rustam Babayev trains. Like because he does Bulgarian training where they do like table stuff, and like I was watching videos of him training. He literally just does like exercises on people. Like that's literally what he does. He'll just wrist curl, come out, wrist curl until they burn out because he's so much stronger than them. It's a smart way to train. It's like a smart pulley system, but you have to be like really strong to do that.
Or really burnt out.
I don't think I got anything. Right, we'll go to show breaks.
There. You have all your rise.
I don't know what the fuck I got.
That is a nice
I don't
setup.
feel like it.
Shoot back.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
No?
That's awesome. Got
You
it.
gotta climb when you come to the front.
There you go. That looks better.
Yeah, but
Can you-
my arm won't come with it.
no. You got
It won't come with.
Are you gassed out? Or, no? I'm about to say you feel good in the hook, maybe?
I got nothing. There's really nothing left to it.
Giving up on me.
I'm not giving up. I'm just saying the same way. I got nothing left. I can't feel my
Can't let
hand.
anybody say that you beat.
I can't feel my hand. I lost it on my thumb like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, this strap's a little aggressive.
Yeah. This one's nice. Have you used the grip arms for it?
Yeah, we're about to.
We're about to.
This one's actually really nice.
Yeah, it is.
It has
It's like
a
a way different material.
It has a nice texture where it's grippy. It feels really grippy.
No, I weren't giving up.
They
Michael. I
used
just
this
got
one
up
in
and let it give.
the East versus West. The one that Alex went to in Florida.
Yeah.
This was the one that they used. This is the one that Kevin Ware like wiggled out of against Chance Shaw.
Yeah.
It was this strap.
And then he gave it to Johnny Walker, right?
Johnny Walker. Yeah. Oh, that was John for a minute. I was like, no way. Shut it up.
So, wax him, bro.
Kill him, bro.
I mean, we've been going heavy for the last, what, 4.5 hours?
That's a mistake for me. Call an ambulance. But not for me. It's what you remind me of.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was like controlling the top. I don't remember what I did, but I did like something. I
You
felt
let me
like,
get it further
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I felt like you got more of my fingers.
And then like I lat pulled and then it just your tower started crumbling.
I know. I noticed like if you start beating me, like I do have to kind of resort to like just hold on to the rise.
Right.
Like I kind of like I start with the pronation drag, and then I feel like you're starting to crack me open. I'm like I have to post
You absolutely
to get back. Yeah.
I kind of started a little lower than normal on that pull,
Yeah.
just because I wanted to see where you were at. You know how gassed
Oh
you were.
yeah. Yeah, I was.
Eddie was giving me. Eddie was
yeah.
giving me very little resistance.
I got
He
nothing.
pooped. I'm not even gonna lie.
I got nothing.
So I'll start at my normal height.
My left is freaking shot.
It's more like this. Oh, he good holding.
You do it on purpose.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was like,
I dropped way down.
You felt super strong,
And then
there,
I let go.
Yeah, I was like, it like naturally like opened
It was
up.
like
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you would like let me stick it a little bit, but yes, that was a joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I
Right about here, I did run out of
yeah,
gas.
I was
so-
like, oh, he's gonna get me, and then it just like
and then I just kept going, and then this started going that way, so I was like, alright, screw it.
I was trying to like not like bait you, but like I knew you were gonna come around, so I'm like maybe I can beat into it 1st. So I was like, trying to hit into my position, and then it was working, but you were catching on in the end, and I'm like, oh crap, and then you kind of got my hand there.
Eddie just said his arms are sore, bro.
I can't go as fast as I was earlier. And this ball farther go down. It even hurts to do this. Straighten my shoulders. I just want to see if maybe it'll help pull something where it's not supposed to be.
how far your fingers are around on my hand compared to mine.
That's what I'm
I love it. My thumb is getting pumped up. A little. Oh, I just got it just by a smidge. My fingernail. I didn't cut it. Usually I cut my fingernails before I come to practice so I don't scratch anybody. Oh, I didn't feel like comfortable at all, like having my hand almost in my armpit.
I knew you were getting me there, so like maybe I can. But yeah, you were like. It was nice. I feel like I kind of cheated. Oh, I don't know, but I started like early before you.
So. As long as you're not trying to hurt me. Trying to blow my UCL out. Oh, that was a beautiful, like bait. I'm like, all right, leave it there. Let's see what's happening. It ain't like the old days when squat press was like a joke. I'm actually trying to use squat press
Right,
now.
yeah. It is a great thing to have, especially if you are a top roller.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Don't
if you
expect-
can't top roll, you might be able to press,
Right.
or you might be able to flop press. You know? Or if you're like Mendogas, you can somehow flop press
And then
still
get back
get your
into it.
hand.
And then get back into a top.
Still get your hand back. 'Cause
Right.
usually when you give up your hand, it's over.
Right.
But
Kind of like Levon, round number 1 in Devon.
Yeah.
Bro.
crazy.
Went for that full-blown flop and then came back and destroyed him.
Destroyed him, did what he did, you know, just crazy. Crazy.
What do you like this grip, bro? This is the hidden grip.
Oh, God.
The cat paw. Valiant effort.
Try blocking with the press.
I'm trying.
Well, I was afraid I was
No.
putting a lot on your UCL.
No. I was
Okay,
trying.
Okay.
I was just bracing for impact.
Okay, I was like, was it like the angle?
No, that
it looked
hardly
like it was.
that hardly like hurts like
Okay.
like in a it'll hurt like later tonight. Like okay,
Yeah.
I used it, but it's not like oh
Okay,
it's about to
yeah.
explode. No.
It looked like you were on your bone line. And I was like, oh.
Oh, I
don't
was.
know if it-
I was just
But it felt comfortable. Okay.
taking it all in.
I guess it's more like if I had taken your hand and you're fighting, then I guess it
Right.
would
Yeah.
probably be more.
I can
UCL.
definitely feel that.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Then.
That was
if we're both super
Right.
big, yeah.
got on my
I'm still
bone.
fighting. I'm like if you were to do that to me, I'm like fighting pronation. That's not really UCL.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah. It just looked.
Yeah. No. I
Yeah,
did
it
close
just
my eyes for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, do it. Do it. I'm gonna wiggle out of it and give it to old Eddie Walker over there.
Eddie Walker. He looks like Eddie Walker.
What's up?
Pull me off the front of the pad. Oh, I don't know if I got it. I don't think it was.
It was close. It was
Yeah.
definitely really close.
That was
I
like-
thought it was.
yeah.
I was like,
Nose pin.
Eddie,
I'm
dude, Eddie
watching.
is 10 feet away.
I watched Sonny Smith dip down. come
One
back
eye
up.
closed, sleeping. It was a good transition.
Oh, yeah.
It was close. It was definitely close.
Well, you find out real quick. They're recording.
It happened so fast. It was milliseconds, bro. Break me down bit by bit.